You alright guys? How are we doing? Cool, not interested. I've got my brother's mod, because he's got his mechanical one with him at the moment. I've got his mod, the Istick by eLeaf. Every man and his dog has raved about this thing. Absolutely fucking raved for it. Amazing mod, I've been told. Revolutionary, I was told by one guy that was selling it. Changed my life, I think he said. I've used them. Brilliant mods. I really like them. Actually, I will say they are on the top end of technology. This mod, okay, this is in black, is great. I do like it. We got this one for 37 quid, brand new. Charging port, Samsung phone charger, which is always good because a lot of people have Samsung phones. It comes with a charging cable, which I'm actually using to charge my phone off right now. It's just a USB port one, so you can plug it into whatever. Doesn't come with a wall plug, it only comes with a USB port. So, sorry about that. It's one of that ugly things. So it fits something like that, with the pin sticking out. But it does come with an adapter for Ego style threads, which you screw in there, and then you screw your Ego style on top of the adapter, which is great. I actually haven't got it with me. I can't find the fucking thing, so I can't show you what it looks like. But I'm sure there's other people out there that can. So I'm not going to get too hung up on that. Here's your front. Oh, cock. Throwing the camera. Here's your front. You've got your power button, your up and your down, your plus and minus. Click it until it turns on. As a little display, it shows you how much battery you've got on, how much ohms the tank you've got on is running at. It shows you what wattage you've got and what voltage, all on that little display. Battery, top one is the ohm, bottom one's the wattage, and that big one there is the voltage. Obviously, change the wattage voltage. I think that's up. Yeah, up by that button, down by this far button here, by that one. And if you hold them down, it just keeps rolling and rolling. This thing goes up to 5.2 watt, and no, it doesn't. It does more than that. I lie. I do lie. Just because there's no mod on it. It does. No, it's because I'm a pillock and I only know how to change the voltage. That's just downright unhelpful. I'm going to stick on this mod, Nautilus Mini. La da. Lovely fit. Okay, good fit. Like it. Right, this is now telling me this atomizer is running at 1.8 ohm, which is right. It is running at 1.8 ohm. This thing, top end, most it'll safely kick out, bear in mind, is 15.9 watt and 5.5 volts. It tells you that on the display screen, right? Tells you it. Then you've got your fire button. And you see it just races with numbers there. Oh, turn it that way. That's how many seconds you've held the button for. So you can actually time how long your drags are. Completely useless. Has no use. But it's nice to know. It's quite gurgly. It just tells you how long you drag for in seconds. It goes down to 0.1 of a second, which is cracking. Don't know why you'd want to know that, but there you go, it's there if you want to. It doesn't count how many drags you've taken, it just counts the seconds. This tank actually has no liquid in, but fuck it. Blown away. No, actually, I'm pretty impressed. This tank has been sat with no liquid in it for nearly 3 weeks. It's just got the liquid in the coil, and it's just done that. It's just puffed that out. That's pretty good. This coil is fucked. Okay, this coil is royally fucked up bumhole, and it's just chunked that out. Absolutely great. I'm going to stick my brother's atomizer on it. The same Nautilus Mini steel and glass. Ooh. Oh lordy. Same story, no liquid in it, just the liquid that's in the coil. Doesn't taste nice, but when it's full of liquid, it canes it. Absolutely canes it. It's practicality, extremely practical, very, very practical. And I'm throwing it off. Why is it with me and throwing shit on the floor? I've done this for the last 2 videos. What's wrong with me? Palm of my hand, fits in it perfectly, grips like an absolute bitch. You can either have the round bit in your hand like that, so the button's there, like you're firing that way, or you can have it across your hand like that and fire with your thumb. I prefer to fire with my thumb because that's what I'm used to with my MVP. But it fits in your hand like a glove, which is actually really good because the MVP, cracking battery, this one has a little bit more power than the MVP, but it doesn't last quite as long. One of the massive downfalls and reasons I don't have one of these is because you can't charge things off it like you can the MVP, because it has the output. This doesn't. But this shows you on an LED screen how much battery you got. On a little picture like the top of your screen on your phone, up there-ish, or over there, wherever yours is. It's like a little picture of a battery, and it's filled in up to where the charge point is. It will tell you that. It shows you that. So you can always keep an eye on it when you're vaping. Just go like that. Every time you go to check the watts and volts. Fucking easy. Changing the wattage and voltage, cracking. Easy as anything. Fiddle about with them buttons, and it changes the wattage and voltage. Not independently, together, to make the best vape. Together. And depending on what ohmage coil you've got on there, it will only let you go up to a certain amount of watts and volts that is safe for it to run. It actually knows this. This is supposed to be a vape that goes up to 6 volt and I think it's 16 watt, but because this is a 1.8 ohm, it will only let me go to 5.5 and 15.9 watt because it doesn't feel that it's safe. Another feature on it, see it's changing by itself. Well, if you hold the button down and let go of it, it will go all the way to the top or all the way to the bottom by its own. And the only way to stop it is clicking the button and it will stop where you want it. It saves you having to click through every single damn one like you do the MVP. You can just hold it if you prefer. I think it's 4 or 5 clicks, or 3 or 5 clicks to turn it on and off. To show you what it looks like turning it on. No amazing light display, nothing like that. Just literally off, on. Simple. It's a nice little mod, very practical, nicely fits in your hand, cracking vape. Charge will last you about 2 days, I reckon. This isn't my mod, this is my brother's mod. But it usually lasts him about 2 days, and he vapes it all the time, like sits there with it glued to his face, as you do. And it's great. I like it. The only reason I haven't got one is because I've already got an MVP, and the charging ports on it for the output. I wouldn't want to downgrade. I've still got my MVP. I've had it almost a year now, and it still runs as if it's brand new out the box. Same with this. We've had this for nearly 8 months. Runs brand new as if it's just come out the box. I can't really find much to fault it on that actually affects your vaping. Just the little tidbits, like I'd like to know on my MVP. I'd like to see how many vape drags I have in a day, because I am trying to cut down on it. How many drags I take every day. I would like to see a output for it, but I don't think the battery's quite big enough like the MVP is, because it's like half the size of the MVP. And I'll tell you one thing, when I plug my phone into the MVP, it rinses my battery, because my phone just sucks the power out of it because of the amount of storage and data and fuck knows else what's on it. And before you say it's not all of my porn, I don't need porn. Fucking immature people. I didn't even have to wait for the comments. I knew it was first thing that came into mind. Huh, it's all this porn. Huh. All this gay porn. Huh. Yeah. Big Daddy laugh. Yeah. Dick. But off topic. But this battery's cracking. I would recommend this to anyone starting vaping. Absolutely anyone. And it goes absolutely amazingly with a Spire Mini. Nautilus Mini, that is. That's actually my brother's setup, his permanent setup that he's had for 8 or 9 months. And he's never once moaned about it not kicking out enough vape, flavour being funny, getting burnt hits, nothing. So that, my friends, is one of the best setups we have found so far. The Istick and the Nautilus Mini. Same with the MVP, same story. That and the Nautilus Mini. That's cracking. Absolutely cracking little setup. That's what I usually run. So really, that, for 37 quid, you couldn't go wrong. You'd be stupid not to buy one, really. Hence why I haven't got one. But I'm going to be getting one soon. I'm going to get one soon, because they are actually really good. But yeah, I don't know a great deal about them, but we've got all the boxes, and actually I think we have got, there we are, first thing I pulled out, the Istick box. Now I can show you what it looks, the box looks like and shit. Oh look, there's his old one in here. He bought 2. Little bastard. Well, I'm showing you what it looks like in silver. I'm not going to run through the features on it again, because I've just done it. But that's what it looks like in silver. Cheeky little fucker, he's got 2. Oh, let me see if I can flip this camera while I'm recording. No, I can't. Well, anyway, that's the box. Obviously, the battery's going to be sat in there, and that little hole's there for the adapter, so you can put the Ego style threads on. Put the battery out, you pick that up, then you come to something that looks like that, which is a fucking bastard to get out. Got a little instruction manual, I'll show you that in a minute, and then you've got this little box that comes with a charging cable in it for it, which is a USB connector for a Samsung phone charger style thing. Little manual full of shit that we never read. Shows you shit on how to charge it when it's pretty self-explanatory, to be perfectly honest with you. Shows you all the buttons. Tells you the specs on it. The specs are size. It is 75mm high, 21mm thick, and 32.8mm like width. Colours it comes in: black, silver, red and blue. It's a 2,200 milliamp per hour battery, which isn't quite as much as the MVP. Mine's 2,800, and yeah, that's all it tells you really. It tells you all the things like what all the symbols mean and all that shit. Just things that you would just find out anyway through having a bit of common sense and trial and error. That's the box. We always keep all our boxes. But yeah, it's a good little mod. There we go. I lie. It's not a 6. It's not a 16 watt thing. It's a 5.5 volt up to 20 watts. There we go. I lied. Sorry about that. But there you go. You've heard it here. And other than that, the box is pretty boring because eLeaf are sensible with their packaging and don't put a load of crap that you don't need to know on there. So anyway, that's the Istick review, because I thought I'd better do one because everyone's got a massive steel rod on for it. Opinion? Yeah, they'd have every right to have a massive hard on for it because it's a cracking vape. 37 quid, you can't go wrong, and I'd recommend it to anyone. Anyone at all. Beginners and vaping vets. Because it's cracking. Can't go wrong with it. And they're very safe, I must stress that. We charge our vapes. I know it sounds, I'm going to get so many people saying, oh, it's so stupid, you shouldn't do that, you'll catch yourself on fire if that guy blows up. But we have our vapes basically on our pillows at night. We sit, literally have them like on our bed, just under our pillow there, with the charging thing in it. Just charge it overnight, wake up in the morning. I know people are going, oh, it's fucking stupid, why'd you do that? Because I'm fucking hard, okay? Basically, I do what I want, and you can't stop me, because I'm from Fremantle and I don't give a shit. I'm not really from Fremantle. Sorry, went off on a bit of a tangent there. But there you go, that's that one. Done, dusted, put to bed. And yeah, it's a cracking vape. I'd recommend it to anyone. If you're looking for a mod, go out and buy it. Or get the MVP. Or get them both. Why not? Fuck it. We've got them both. So anyway, catch you in the next one.